This is the family antidote.
With me! Huh. Ha! 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 Keep moving. Stay in line and follow instructions. No dawdling. I promise, we will return soon. Well, well. Is that you, Unwritten One? So you did decide to grace us after all. Thought maybe you'd forgotten about us. Traces of the dark tide are everywhere. The tide's sport, even though the common echoes here don't wear that face. There! The three heroes' crest. Looks like they just finished a battle. Let's cut them down in one clean sweep. On you go. It's always a blast fighting beside you, my fellow warrior.
Another horde inbound. They're not letting up.
They're heading straight for the anchor obelisks.
We will stop them.
Leave it to me.
In control!
Bow before me. On you go.
Conquer!
One with the sound.
In control!
Finale. Rend this slumber. Praise me. Ha. Ha. I shall bear witness. On you go. Answer my call.
We honor to you, my friend. Pathetic struggle!
I am the moon. On you. One with this nightmare. Break asunder.
Fight!
Is it just me, or have they slowed down a little?
Your Excellency, the target's in the remaining anchor obelisk now.
But the gladiators guarding them. They haven't recovered from the last wave. Leave them to me.
Good. We split up and reinforce the rest. Stay sharp.
One with the sound. One with the sound. Endure and defy. None shall whisper. Nowhere to hide. One with the sound. Keep it together.
How is the situation there?
Just cleaned them up.
We've cleared our sector 2. Regrouping now.
More tide spawn at the southwest base point!
Ugh, trying to wear us down one flank at a time, huh?
I never thought I'd see the day. Fighting side by side with the Order of the Deep. Onward, comrades! We're not about to shape Septimont now!
I've heard of the Montelli sentry constructs, but seeing that kind of firepower up close is something else.
Poison. You healed me. Maybe the Celias aren't as monstrous as they say.
She's absorbing the tide spawn! What kind of power is that?
And entertain me? One with the sound.
Unmatched! Sing of my triumph!
Now watch closely. The moon is full. I shall bear witness. None shall whisper. One with the sounds.
Conquest begins now. In control. Invincible!
On you go. Down with the curtain!
High blade!
What is that in the center? An opening. Something inside is sending them frequencies to recover. The Tide Spawn is still hiding in there, ready to strike again. Damn it! There's no end to this.
We won't last much longer at this rate.
The nature of the Dark Tide and Leviathan. Huh. I see where we are now.
Rover, you're here.
Regarding that, I think it's best you hear from them directly.
Loud and clear, Rover? So, all available bloom bearers have arrived in Renacida. We're standing guard at Averado Vault, and Booling is already en route to reinforce Septimont. When the Threnodian blindsided us in Jinzhou, we ate some dust. But this time, the Black Shores will show the world who we really are. We've already synced intel with Raguna, and time's short, so I'll make this a quickie. We've drawn some key conclusions about the Threnodian in Renacida. The Threnodian is a shadow of civilization, formless and immortal. According to Imperator's judgment, it can't be erased entirely, only shackled. But the one you're about to face is different. The Fraxidus used the Threnodian's gem to resurrect him, and that created a crack in the shell. Tethys believes that with Imperator's power, you might be able to split the gem from the Threnodian and stop Leviathan from fully reviving. If you can extract the gem, Tethys can tap into a Sonoro's infinite expansion to lock that thing down for good. One more thing. Back in Jinzhou, Abby proved capable of absorbing the Threnodian's frequencies. This means, in theory, it could act as a temporary host for the gem. But know this, the Threnodian Leviathan is rooted deeply in the minds and souls of Renacida's people. Only they can truly face it. At Raguna's request, we've teleported some of our strongest resonators to reinforce the front lines at the Three Heroes Crest. So, leave the civilians to us. We'll keep them safe. As for combat power, I called in some insurance. Never hurts to play it safe. Don't worry,
Bully Valley you go! Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
So you don't have to.
Unleash the fans.
If not for the Black Shore's aid, we would not have arrived so swiftly, or with such peace of mind. This disaster has swept across all of Renacita. We Raganese won't cower behind Septimon's walls, nor will we sit idle while the dark tide ravages your lands. Septimont has long stood as the vanguard against the tide spawn. This is your battleground. We'll follow your lead, Your Excellency. Just say the word.
Thank you for your trust. Though Septimont and Raguna have drifted apart over the years, in the face of such calamity, we stand together as one for Renacita. There is no need for formality between us. Leviathan is the source of this chaos. If the Black Shore's plan can truly seal it away, then perhaps the storm it unleashed may yet be stilled.
That Discord Slayer spoke of a connection between the Wastestones. She must have meant the Anchorstone's ability to resonate and link with another. If there's another Anchorstone inside the Dark Tide, that connection could open up a path for us.
When the Dark Tide swallowed me, I did leave an Anchorstone behind, but how did you know that?
Not important right now. The real issue is that the anchor has been heavily corroded. To reactivate it, we'll need to purify it using the Sentinel's power.
Even if we take another Anchorstone with us, its power alone won't be enough to pierce the spatial anomaly inside the Dark Tide and open up a path.
You'll need this. A dying martyr entrusted it to me.
The first relic, infused with Imperator's pure original power. That light once drove back the darkness across Renacita.
Most of its strength was spent purging the dark tide beneath Raguna. What's left can only shield one person.
And someone will need to carry it in first, to reach the anchor stone and reactivate it. I'll do it. As a captain, navigating through uncharted waters is second nature.
I'll go. I know how to resist the Dark Tide's corruption.
The Phasalia family potion grants resistance, and I've endured its whispers for long enough. I know its tactics. Let me face this.
We don't even know where this anchor stone is. Finding it may take time, and your potion might wear off before you reach it. But I still carry the Sentinel's power. I can hold out longer than anyone. I have to be the one.
This relic holds all that Primus once felt. His fury, sorrow, obsession, and resolve. I see that same resolve in you. Take it.
Lady Cantarella, how many of your family's potions remain?
You're asking if I can brew enough to carry all of us into the journeying paradise. If we're ready to face Leviathan.
So, once that anchor stone is activated, the path should be clear, right? Great! Then would you do us the honor, brilliant Lady of Potions, and get us there?
Rover, this is Renacita's fight. It is neither your duty to shoulder it alone, nor our desire to see you do so. We will not have you face the Threnodian alone. If facing Leviathan means being corrupted by the Dark Tide, then so be it.
The priestesses foresaw this. The Dark Tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. If that is our fate, we must meet it head-on.
I'll go first. I'll enter the Dark Tide, activate the Anchor Stone's connections, and hold the path open for the rest of you.
Meanwhile, we'll hold the line at the Three Heroes Crest. The Tidespawn aren't the only threat. The Fraxtus might still have their hand to play.
Once the anchors are active, we'll take the potions and follow.
Renacita will not falter just because a few of its leaders are gone. Its people will rise. We'll meet again in the paradise and end this together. Leviathan will fall.
Rover, we all understand the burden you carry. We are grateful. We'll continue to monitor the dark tide. When the moment comes, we'll move. Until then, prepare and rest.
That visitor from Honglong. He must know something about Fenrico. If the lantern came from the Fabricatorium, then what's happened to the dark tide sealed beneath Raguna's seas? There's still time before I go. I need to find him and learn what happened down there.
You're here, harbinger of the dark tide.
Who are you? How do you know about this?
Choyan. The capital sent me to retrieve a fugitive and gather intel on the Thrunodian's resonator. I came searching for Raguna's blessed maiden. He was tied to the Thrunodian, knew the truths of it all. But the dark tide silenced in his final moments.
So
his ambitions and his crimes were buried in blood. But he paid the price. Gave his life to drive back the dark tide beneath Raguna's seas. That's how the relic reached your hands. Think no... Death is a cheap way to pay for transgressions. Heen, listen. Every harbinger of the dark tide, Fenrico, Mia, the rest, they all met the same end. Death.
I accepted this long ago.
You've already been touched by the dark tide. Even the Sentinel's power cannot reverse it.
That's why we're not arguing over who goes in first. Anyone else would just suffer longer.
You've been resisting the Threnodians' corruption this whole time, suppressing your resonance ability.
You know, status report.
There's actually a whole other world inside the Dark Tide. It kind of feels holy somehow. Feels a bit like chaos, but colder and creepier. Like something's whispering to me. Anyway, let me remember. Something about anchoring to the memories, feelings, and connections in the chaos. But the problem is... Yeah! Calbrenna's always like... she's there, and then whoosh, she's gone. Doesn't really say much either.
In life, chaos. In death, silence. Still the hesitant.
It's that creepy guy again.
Little lamb, your hostility paid. Surely you've heard.
Then we'll just go.
The flow of time here is slower than in your world. We have plenty of it. Be patient, little lamb. I shall keep watch over the outside.
Is that Gab?
I won.
Did you sit?
She'll be a fourth.
Damn it! What did you do to get that kind of power?
My power? It's always been there. Since the day I was born.
Born with it? How unfair. I can't take it. I trained harder, endured more, bled more.
I know. You're all stronger than me, and all worthy opponents. Oh, but please, you should tend to your injuries now.
Are you mocking us? People like you, born lucky, never understand what it means to struggle, to fight for your strength.
No, I really meant what I said. They are stronger than me, in body and in spirit. So many here are. They just don't have the same resonance ability. Why? Why was I the only one gifted with this power?
For those who cannot stomach defeat, fate...
So her resonance...
The curse of the Dark Tide. Had she returned...
You claim to stand against Leviathan.
She carved a path through this underworld for you. But the true danger does not lie in shadow. It hides. I was right about you. Beneath that calm shell beats a heart that burns for battle. Congratulations. Perhaps you have heard of the great dark tide that swept through Septimont 16 years ago. It swallowed her whole. Once touched by the dark tide,
The traces end here. There's no path forward.
good. If resistance comes, let that power be your blade. A journey into the abyss allows no return. It is a path ordained. To rise, one must first learn to fall. So it was for... I remember. When her resonance ability was corrupted by the dark tide, she fought with nothing but instinct and flesh.
The flames! She's Galbrenna! The flame demon! Time is running out.
Disguise as Galbrenna. Use their fear to drive them out. But alas, this time, the true Galbrenna had come. So long as hatred burns, such frequencies shall nurture her rebirth. Run, as you always do.
Chimera, give me your devouring power. If I can consume her, I can end her rebirth.
You dare bargain with me?
This is a threat. Without me, you die too.
You would not dare.
Hunt with me, or die with me. Your choice.
You know the cost.
Then before that, I'll tame you. But for now, that undying demon will fall beneath my blade! This name is now mine.
To wield this cursed fire with sanity, you will suffer considerable pain. Is it worth it?
Let's go. The hunt continues.
To consume that flame demon, she surrendered more of her frequency to me. Thus our pact was sealed. All that I...
So she became what she is.
You came.
Hope I'm not too late.
Not too late, not too early. Right on time. One side each. Guardian of the Dark Tide, a mortar. We meet again. I tried to clear the path for you, but that thing got in my way.
You handled all the monsters along the way by yourself?
More or less. Too many roads led here, and I couldn't be sure which one we take. So I wanted to make it easy. One last thing.
You didn't have to go so far, Discord Slayer. Take what's left of me. This flicker of a soul won't last much longer anyway.
Does the song have a name?
They're usually named after the one who recorded them.
So your real name is...
I'll tell you when this is all over. Call it a promise. A promise that we both make it back in one piece. If you're ready, let's go. You know how to use the Sentinel's original power, don't you? Then change the world if something gets in your way.
Why are there so many enemies here?
Leviathan's kindred. It created them itself. Nothing more than empty husks.
What should we do? Should we avoid them?
No. slay them all.
Knew you'd say that.
They need no mercy. Their rest awaits. Gotcha. The flames roar. Fight fire with fire.
Let strength speak!
Explode!
To hell with you!
I've come to send you to your grave.
A fresh feast!
None shall whisper. One with the sound.
Speak of the devil. Lock on. Bang! More bullets for you. Behave now.
One with the sound.
The hunt ends here.
Time to go!
You will obey. Nowhere to hide.
You can't escape me. Bathe in flames. Behave now. 3.
One with the sound.
Jackpot. Itch. Ha! Speak of the time I trigger. Enter Hell's Gates!
Scorched!
Another mortar thrown at us. Oh, bring it on. This song is about to hit the chorus. Let's settle the score. Lock on.
Down with the curtain! One with the sound. It's over.
Some faint melodies disrupted the rhythm. Try switching worlds. Finally, we've arrived. The true gateway to hell.
Shining with your love.
We're here again.
The Styx Lake. A myth once whispered in Septimont, now carved into reality by Leviathan. Those touched by the Tidespawn often begin to see things. Hallucinations. And this lake is usually the first they find. Anger, sorrow, pain. Leviathan reads the depths of our hearts. And from them, it births this river of memory. What you see here is a part of you. The river mirrors what you fear most.
That's why I saw those terrible visions. But why were you there too?
My mind can walk between reality and the dark tide. I've crossed this lake many times, trying to guide the lost home. Oftentimes it isn't hell that people fear. They fear fear itself, and that creates hell. Live to hunt. There. Do you see it? At the edge of this under.
That was surprisingly smooth.
I had the beholder on him the whole time. My instincts keep telling me something's off. We'd better stay sharp. The anchor stone is just ahead. Let's go activate it. Its energy has been reshaped by the dark tide. We'll need the Sentinel's power to purify it before activation. It's done. The terminal's comms should be restored. Let's contact Augusta.
Yes, we saw it. The anchor stone has been activated. Sooner than expected.
My family's potions are ready. But please, a word. It's been crafted from the Threnodian's venom. Outside the corruption's reach, it induces hallucinations, warping your senses and clouding judgment. If you aren't immediately entering the dark tide, I advise you all not to drink it.
Ground defenses are holding. And no major fluctuations in the dark tide for now. Everyone.
Wait! An intense frequency suddenly. It's moving towards the Western Front.
Is this the best the mighty gladiators of Septimont can offer? A grand finale deserves grandeur. How can such a dull act satisfy the audience? Oh, yes! Now this is a scene fit for the final act.
Blades do not discriminate. Leave. This one's mine.
Oh, has Huanglong fallen so low, they now send a blind man to die?
Prisoner Scar of Jinzhou. Surrender now. One strike is all it would take to end you. Surrender, and you may be spared pain.
Oh, in an epic play such as this, I refuse an early exit.
My orders were to bring you back, dead or alive. I never planned on bringing you back alive. Your head belongs to me.
You're too late, defender of Huanglong! Beneath the dark tide, it stirs once more! All hope will be swept away!
You talk too much. Behold this blade. Off with you. Time is here. Next. Behold this blade. Answer my call. Nothing that won't heal. Your life is mine to take. Vanish. Winds howling. Behold this blade. Too slow. Retreat. Behold this blade. One strike to settle it all.
All this time, your eyes fixed on the tide. Never once did you see the threat in the sky. Annihilation. Right on time!
The connection was cut off.
Looks like it's just the two of us now, Rover.
We can't give up. Not as long as there's hope.
Right. I'll fight by your side till the end. Look! The path to paradise is just ahead. If we push through them, we're almost there. We'll make it.
The Dark Tide's influence is getting stronger. Are you all right, Abby?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I'll make it quick. More enemies.
The journeying paradise is just ahead.
No hesitation. Abby's frequency is weakening. I can barely sense it.
Stop yapping! So dizzy.
Leviathan's whispers.
Come up. Come up.
These voices.
Nothing left. All buried in ruins. The Montellis.
I tried to protect, but I failed them.
Maybe this is how it ends for the Phasaelus. We all become its puppets.
No one answered my prayers, but my faith was always true. Please, my souls.
Oh, your head! It hurts! I can't take it. I'm sorry.
Abby!
A gladiator should die on the battlefield. My warriors. A ruler who stands alone to disappear again is meaningless this time. For nothing.
Enough!
Welcome, Rover. A pleasure to see you again. Oh, no need to rush toward the abyss in such haste. Please. Did Ovidius's story stir sorrow? And by now, you must have with that true a girl. Who scripts? Then perhaps it is we who must tear.
No matter how noble your reason may sound,
Oh, I can one day, however.
You wrote a vid. You speak of.
Certainly, we've invited you before. Unbound, I know you overthracked Leviathan.
I'm alright, Rogue.
You've never paused to what perhaps once Abby merges with Leviathan has the paradise still. We need... As for Cartathea, the divinity... Yes. Hope amid hardship makes a finer tale than one of aimless doubt. The audience always favors stories steeped in distress, struggle, and ruin. Alas, now then, but... Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets their hour.
So, I was your true target all along.
Indeed, I know. Yet
Do you count how many gemberries you've eaten in your life? This blood... it should be enough. My flames could never reach you before. But now... it's time you paid for your arrogance! The hunt begins!
Your friends, they purify the corrupted frequencies.
Bullseye. May the flames light your way home. And here I thought you knew me well. Leviathan's presence is growing stronger. Flamewing won't last much longer in the air. The behemoth. Time to end it in one shot. I'll use the feather blade to weave through them while shooting. Chimera! Tear the space apart! Those ice slaves stay dead forever. Move aside.
Sweet, sweet stone. I shall feast to my heart's content.
Stay sharp. All set to die? Your divinity is next.
Slow down. I must savor the exquisite taste of their agony.
Through here. Judgments come. I'm here to bury you myself. Almost there. Rover!
You are too late. The purest dark tide has swallowed her, and the stairway to paradise lies in ruins.
Just as I foresaw, she arrives to save you from the abyss. A fleeting spark.
How much time has passed? No path to take. No way to go. Wait. What's that? I will not forget them.
You've changed from who you once were. Still stubborn, as always. And that has made you weak. Go on then. Your destination lies just ahead. When the bustling stage quiets, all who played
We will be right behind you.
New allies born from the perils of the high seas.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled. Heroes appear in a time of crisis. Justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeated.
The Codex reminds us, it is not a lighthouse that guides us through a storm to safety, but our own eyes fixed on the shore.
The difference, though, is that you are a blade. A weapon that can break
Like I said, we seize control. Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning.
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade.
Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never let you face it alone.
I've been thinking. Our final fate might already be written, but how we walk that path is up to us. We as humans are meant to carve our own.
A civilization's glory is forged by generations of brave souls.
The waves of existence shine once. Mankind will not be oppressed.
Power to write our fate has always been ours. Even without guidance, even when divinity falls silent, civilization will find its own way.
You have no role in Renacita's destiny.
You have no reason to carry on this fight. We carry the Dark Tide's memories.
We command both light and shadow. Did you really think you could stand against us alone?
Steel yourself. Defy the prophecy. Rise above fate again. If the road ahead is dark, then let this soul
be the spark that lights the night!
Well said.
You are not alone, because we are here with you. Where the dark night ends, lies the blazing sun. We all made it, Rover.
Don't worry. As for that Grand Architect,
She burned her truth. I took on...
She saved me. But you?
maybe it wasn't really a gamble this time.
Then slay Leviathan and prove I was right about you.
Finally you recognize me, Augusta?
I almost didn't. You've changed a lot. But the warmth in that resonance ability, that I could never forget.
Glad to see we both stayed true to who we are. But we can catch up later. For now, how did you all make it here?
Just as we were about to take the potion and enter the Dark Tide, the Fraxidus triggered its surge. Leviathan pulled us into its illusion.
But the echoes swallowed by the Dark Tide protected us. They bought us the time we needed to drink it.
Of Renesita can sense human frequencies. When we reach out in hope, they answer us with hope.
But even with their help and the potion, we're still far from our goal. We fought through the illusions, but we still need an anchor to open a path to the journeying paradise.
I have an idea. If Leviathan found its anchor of reality to summon the Tidespawn into our world,
we follow suit and find an anchor of hope to find a way out of the world of the Dark Tide.
And who better for that than you, Rover?
Even in the depths of despair, you held on to hope. That unwavering faith makes you worthy of being our anchor of hope.
And the unbreakable tether we share is what led us to you.
That's the Threnodian's chrysalis, Leviathan's gestation pod. It's expanding the rift, bleeding. Temporal distortions! Watch out! Gift-wrapped
I
prey.
thought dividing us would make us easy prey. Then it thought wrong. Everyone, pay attention to those cocoons summoning monsters. They are linked to the chrysalis above. Destroying them will weaken the Drenodian's hold.
Copy that.
Gotcha there.
Leave them to us.
All cocoons cleared on my side. How's it looking for you?
Mission accomplished, Captain.
Behave now. Right!
Quickly and swiftly.
That's child's play. We handled it ages ago, obviously.
Hey! Careful. The platform is collapsing now that the cocoons are gone.
Lorelei.
She just stayed.
What about the others?
We're good! The Dragon of Dirge lent its aid as well.
All right.
Mortals must seek salvation. Mortals must follow a uniform creed. Now, Righteous One, open the gate to ascension.
You are not her. Reveal yourself, Leviathan.
I am the beginning and the end, the first breath and the final sigh. I have ever been Renacita's sole divinity. By my gospel alone didst thou arise, united and reborn. And now thou dare lift thy hand against me! Fleur-de-Lis, once more the crown is thine. Return to my embrace. Now, faithless heretics, kneel and receive thy judgment. Imperator's power is mine to command.
This is Imperator's power of separation.
How can this be? Behave now. This vessel carries the frequencies Leviathan split from its body. Every blow we land here wounds Leviathan itself.
Calls. Waves follow. Careful! Stop right there!
So long as we stand, we can still bring Carnathia back.
Very well.
Your fury begins.
I am the beginning.
Worry not. You are safe with me.
Shall
Your turn, Augusta!
My blade calls! Behave now. The flames roar. More bullets for you. I've come to send you to your grave.
A fresh face.
Bang! Wind calls. Bullets for you.
Waves follow.
Hopefully this helps.
I am the Tempest!
The wicked!
Speak of the devil. Lock on. Bathe in flames. Let's settle the score.
My paradise shall come!
Tempest of slashes. Hopefully this helps.
The hunt ends here.
Time to go!
Wind calls. Waves fall. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds.
Rise from hellfire. More bullets for you. Let's settle the
Stand tall! Your captain's got your back.
Not well. I'm watching.
The wicked will face judgment.
Hear my decree! Fleur-de-lis, youth, death!
It's over! Now!
Wind calls. Waves follow. Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
It's written for the chrysalis to restore its frequencies.
I'll handle it.
Thank you, everyone. It worked. I'm back!
Fleur-de-lis, wilt thou cast aside thy godhood once more?
I stand here in the name of humanity. If my humanity alone can't sway you, then we will defeat you together.
Thou dare pit mortal will against the divine? Then behold, the deepest abyss of despair!
People of Renacita, please hear my call. Unite with all your will and hope.
Feeble resistance, the fate of Renacita is mine to decree!
Leave it to
Even
me.
the Threnodian's chrysalis turned into a weapon. So you're ready to take a final stand. Ha! Too bad! That won't bring us down!
The light of hope has pierced the dark tide. Leviathan, your doom is inevitable.
My gospel shall resound across the tides for eternity!
Still trying to corrupt us with your whispers. Wait, it's the people of Renacita. They're singing for us.
Even in the depths of despair, the song of hope echoes. Hear it well, Leviathan. This is your requiem.
No matter the suffering, our courage carries us onward. This is the hymn of humanity!
Insolence! My will suffereth no defiance! This is my kingdom!
Every crime you've committed will be answered in full!
Our tomorrow isn't yours to shape. No matter how great your power,
Do not presume to claim our future.
Oh, divinity, we will tear your delusions and drag you down from your hollow throne.
In the name of Imperator, be gone!
My power, my strength!
Sit back and enjoy the show.
Your form is shattering, and your fate is sealed.
This time, fate will flow to the future we have anchored.
Watch closely, Leviathan. This is the will of humanity.
Count me in too, Rover!
Awaken from the storm.
Let's knock his lights out.
Time to end this once and for all.
Leviathan, prepare for your final reckoning.
Raise the tide, Rover!
May you now be bound by the weight of humanity's hopes.
Abraxas! Why hast thou betrayed us?
It's trying to absorb the dark tide.
I'll split the gem from its physical form. Time to finish this.
Our paths were never truly opposed. One day, they shall cross again. Remember this. We were once your wastelands. Reigns the night. Within it lies the will of every primus of the order, from Napoli II to my own resolve and atonement. Let its light banish this final darkness. Renascita will surely know a lasting dawn.
This calamity ends here.
For good.
That Primus got what he wanted. He fulfilled the fate he desired for Inesita. The Threnodians' creatures have been defeated. They never broke through our defenses. With the dark tide now receding, it seems that all is resolved. I only played a small part. It was the courage of these warriors that truly held the line. Now that you have returned safely, I'll continue with my mission.
Scar from the Fraxidus. Did he escape again?
Unfortunately, yes. I see you didn't catch the mastermind either.
That Cristoforo got away. But don't worry, I will hunt him down.
That Fraxidus. The calamity has passed, but our city-states are weakened. We must rebuild, recover. We cannot join this hunt.
Survivors deserve more attention than criminals who deserve to die.
Rest assured, we're not forgetting this transgression.
Thank you, heroes of Renesita.
Is that Cartathea's voice?
Hey! Cartathea! You're welcome!
I'm back to myself now. Let's meet in Raguna City, righteous one.
Defeating Leviathan was just the start of Renesita's new era. There's plenty of cleanup work ahead for everyone.
Each day to come holds more hope than the last.
Septimont will have many matters demanding our attention. Raguna will be no different.
Leave Septimont to us. Raguna's problems, well, they're looking a lot more complicated than ours.
Once everything is settled, will you come home to Septimont City?
I will.
We will meet again, heroes.
Phoebe. Huh? Is everything all right? You looked like you were somewhere else just now.
Oh, I was just thinking how the Blessed Maiden's voice sounded just like the heavenly voice during the Carnival. So, I was wondering about the Sentinel's messages we heard before. Was it? Do you think their advice? Consume healthy food, such as the loris salad. Huh?
This calamity has passed. But now Raguna must face a harsh truth. Primus Fenrico gave his life to stop the Dark Tide, and the Sentinel is gone. For the Ragunesi, what fills their hearts now is likely sorrow and uncertainty.
Lady Carlotta, we've finished tallying all our losses. Here's the full report for your review.
Thank you. Secure all salvageable relief supplies first. The remaining personnel should assist the Phasadeas in treating the wounded.
Rosemary has already dispersed the family's medicine in mist form. Thanks to that, treatment has been smoother than expected. The injured will be tended to shortly.
Repairs on the Genesis Nexus are still underway, but some damaged common echoes are already operational again.
Leave the residual dark tide frequencies to me.
All right, crew, come lend a hand.
Pero's got a whole mountain of tools over here. Like this rapid adhesive gun.
If you're having trouble restoring the damaged buildings, Mr. Fullmean and I can help using our fortes.
If Imperator were here, they'd be happy to see this.
Imperator once said, "Let the winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era no longer need their guidance. No longer shall scroll and prophecy bind, but by humanity's will shall a new era be forged." I've now truly returned from the dead.
Disaster recovery in Raguna City is nearly complete. Thank you so much for your help, Rover.
I shall have no one tarnishing Victory's honor.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Winds of the Wild!
Hello. I'll have one fantastic fizz and freeze gelato. Extra large. Thanks. They say if you mix mint, viscum berries, mastic nuvola, and cream in just the right proportion, you get a gelato that's not only packed with flavor, but sharpened.
Ugh, finally full.
Well now, Rover! Looks like Renacita's been tied up with a neat little bow. The other bloom bearers have already headed back to rest. They burned through every drop of strength out there.
If it weren't for the Black Shores, we'd have been completely ensnared by Leviathan's schemes. On behalf of the people of Renacita, please accept our deepest gratitude.
This is what
It's a shame I'm not able to absorb the Threnodian's gem.
It would throw... And...
Still...
Honestly, pulling off a fake assassination in front of two powerful resonators without flinching or getting caught? Yes. Not exactly a walk in the park. Luckily, with a clear target, there's always a way to make the shot land. I didn't need to take you on, just sell the scene. Blessed Maiden down in one. Easy enough.
No praise for my performance. I was planning to use this whole affair as a play for next year's Carnival. Would you like to join us, Galbrenna? The Sentinel once said, we'll be inviting our friends from Septimont too.
How's everything going?
Good news and bad. The Threnodian's gem has been successfully contained. However, the gem we've recovered was incomplete.
You do love to make a person wait, don't you? Still, breaking me out right under Mingting's nose without setting off a single alarm. Delicious. Tell me, how did you come up with that little...
Let's just say it was inspired by the Somme Noir. Imagination, after all.
As the dark tide spread and I was pulled in deeper, the mark of the dark tide you left in me allowed my frequency to merge with it.
Of course. And through Leviathan's power, I was able to read that frequency and depict you back into reality. Leviathan's power of assimilation blurs the line between imagination and existence, turning fiction into fact. But of course,
it cost more time.
A trial, nothing less. Civilization's infancy must come to an end. So long as humanity remains cradled in the Sentinel's arms, it will never walk, let alone evolve. That is why I wrote this final act. And those who cannot...
No souls deserve salvation. Every noble...
You sound as...
Did I say that? If they cannot overcome the pain... Speaking of...
It has already been... But...
Oh, rope?
Insanity. That is why we both seek to change it.
You lost the gem I
Forgive me. But haven't we... You see, even the beyond... But if you was to...
Tell me, how much of it remains within you?
Not much, but enough to make...
I fulfilled my promise to complete your finale.
As you...
If this world truly cannot change...
Huh. Who would have thought someone as... But, Grant...
Of all of us, you are the last one with any right to
judge.
There are still all, so that... Next.
I shall have no one.
Let me be there for every...